everyone, how's it going? Whitney here, coming at you with a bare face and wet hair because today I'm going to show you my morning skincare routine. So I use all these products every single day. I love every single one of them or else I would not be showing them to you. And before we get started, I do want to talk a little bit about the SeneGence complex. So our founder, Joni Rogers, when she was developing this company, she went to Mount Vanuatu and she saw that, well, her and a scientist saw that all of the foliage and stuff around the eruption site of Mount Vanuatu was more lush and more green than other areas, which is the opposite of what you would expect. So her and this scientist, they put a patent, or they bought out that, basically they bought the rights to that volcano, and they developed the SeneGence complex. What that does to your skin is that it helps you renew your skin cells 23% faster than it naturally would do it on its own. What that results in is younger, fresher, cleaner looking skin. It's in all of our skincare products, and if you're interested in any of our makeup products, it's in all of our cream products as well. So the foundations, the cream blushes, the concealers, the eyes or the shadow scents, all of that stuff. So that's what's unique about our products. We have the rights to that volcano, so nobody else can possibly have the SeneGence complex. All right, that being said, the items that I'm using are for, well, most of them are for normal to oily skin. We carry it for dry, normal to oily, and acne. I have kind of oily skin. It doesn't pool up here, but it gets a little dry here, but I have big pores, and that's one of the signs of oily skin. I tried the dry before and I liked it, but it didn't do anything for my pores. Since using this skincare line, my skin is so much better. In fact, I went to Walmart without makeup the other day, and I have not done that since I was 12 years old. And since using the skincare line, I have been going to work with just tinted moisturizer on. I've never done that. So that's a testament to how awesome these products are. They have made my skin look younger. They're making my pores smaller, my wrinkles, the couple wrinkles that I have because I'm only 30, right? Anyways, it's made the fine lines plump out a little bit, and so that's why I love this so much. All right, so as you can tell by my wet hair, I just got out of the shower. In the shower, I used my 3-in-1 cleanser. This is for the, like I said, normal to oily skin. All of the cleansers are different. This one is black because it has the most pure version of that volcanic ash in it. In fact, those little flecks in there, those are volcanic ash. So if you scrub really hard, you'll be feeling those puppies. So the 3-in-1 stands for cleanser, toner, and exfoliator. So you don't need to get a toner, and you don't need to exfoliate every single day with this. So, like I said, I did that in the shower. I'm not going to do it now. So, when I get out of the shower, I use my Lash Extend. And this just paints on. I do this morning and night. It just paints on your lash line, just like eyeliner. And I always wipe my brush so there's not that much product on there. There we go. So that's the first step. Since using this, I have noticed that my lashes have got considerably longer and even more thick than they were. I'm naturally a ginger kid, so my lashes are like non-existent. This is one of my absolute favorite products of all time. It's called Climate Control. It's like liquid hydration in a bottle. This is excellent for people with rosacea or red skin. I'm actually going to start trying it out. I get like red bumps on my arms. I'm going to try it out on that and see what happens. But you can spray this into your hand or directly on your face. Since I'm wearing a top, I'm just going to put it on my hand. I'm reaching the end here. There we go. So I do about 4. Rub my hands together. Oh my gosh. This is like the most refreshing skincare product I've ever tried. And it smells really clean. Okay, then I go in with my SeneSerum C, and this is a one-of-a-kind product too, because if you look closely, you can see little beads of unactivated vitamin C in there. Tons of facial products claim to have vitamin C in there, and they probably do, but what you didn't know is that the longer that vitamin C sits after being active, the less and less the benefits of it get. It, in fact, eventually becomes basically pointless to use it. Since this is unactivated, you're getting it in the purest form that you possibly can. So I just rub it between my fingers and then into my face. And I know that my skin looks red right now, but that's just because I have that fair skin, but it doesn't stay that way, I promise. Okay, next I go in with my non-guy oil. This stuff seems expensive, but a little bit goes a long way. The non-guy oil is oil found from the foliage and stuff around the Mount Vanuatu. And I've heard of people using this in their hair and in their cuticles. I just use it on my face because I have other oils that I like to use in my hair and stuff. By the way, if you guys are interested in what oils I use in my hair, I just recently got this Rejuvenique oil by Monate. They're another MLM company. My friend Stephanie sells it, and so far I am in love. Like, I'm letting my hair air dry. They do all kinds of hair products. I'm letting my hair air dry, and I haven't been able to ever do that in my life. Okay, then I use my daytime moisturizer. Same thing, Seneplex Complex. This also has a little bit of a sun shield in it. I use one full pump, and then depending on my skin that day, I might go in with another one. And when you rub moisturizer in or anything into your face, you want to do upward motions whenever you can, because you don't want to pull your face down anymore. And your neck too, don't ever neglect your neck. You do not want a turkey neck. It's nice, beautiful, young looking skin, and then a turkey neck. Alright, so that's my daytime moisturizer. And if you're curious, if you're interested in our skincare items, and this seems really overwhelming to you, on page 18 in your beauty book, it actually tells you which order to apply all of the skincare items that you have, and it has it for AM and for PM. It's on page 18. I don't have all of the items yet, but I will soon. And they actually say to apply the night cream, or not the night cream, the eye cream, which I do have. They say to apply it morning and night, but I don't do that because I feel like that takes a long time to soak in, and usually in the morning I'm in a hurry, so I don't want to add to my morning routine. I apply Silk Pore and Wrinkle Minimizer. It's just a face primer with my skincare because it works best if it sets for a little while. And this is the best primer I've ever used. It's so light and it just fills in your pores, and it has the Seneplex Complex in it. I mean, if you go to Sephora, you're going to be paying just as much money for your items, maybe a little bit less, but these actually have skincare in them. How many companies have makeup that is beneficial for your skin? I mean, the Seneplex Complex heals your skin from damage. It's a no-brainer. So, all of this stuff is a little bit pricey. I'm aware of that. However, there are a couple things I want you to keep in mind. The first is what I was just saying. All of this stuff is so good for your skin, and it has technology that nobody else has. And it takes a teeny tiny bit compared to other things. So this daytime moisturizer, I've been using this for 2 months. That's all that's gone. And it has an airless pump in it. So this little pump in there scrapes the sides of the bottles. You're gonna get to use every single last drop of this. So even though this is a little bit pricey, it ends up being the same. I was having to buy my Aveeno facial moisturizer every month or every other month, and it was $15. I've used this for 2 months already. So I would have spent 30 bucks now to buy my bottle 2 months ago, and now to be replacing it. And this is only the 30 bucks, I believe. How much is this? Okay, so the daytime moisturizer is $50, but like I said, this is easily gonna last me 6 months. I'm not gonna have to replace this for 6 months at least. So it still ends up being cheaper, and I think it's much better quality. If you can't go big or go home and get all of the things at once, which most of us can't, the only reason I have all of them so soon into being a distributor is because I made my bonus and they sent me a bunch of stuff to try for free. Even with my discount, I probably couldn't have bought everything at once. So if I was to give you advice on which item to start with, it would be the 3-in-1 cleanser. This has made the biggest difference for me in evening out my skin tone, and I'm not sure about this, but I think that it has to do with the fact that there's a toner in there, and I don't normally use a toner. After that, I would highly, highly, highly recommend getting the night cream, which you will learn about later when I make my nighttime skincare routine video. But that's the order. I would do 3-in-1 cleanser, use whatever daily moisturizer you're already using, then invest in the night cream, then the daytime moisturizer, and then if you can get one more product, this climate control is like my baby. I love this. It's so good. And it's good for men too, especially they can use it as aftershave and stuff. So if you can get one extra thing, treat yourself, because this is so good. By the way, this sweater that I'm wearing, if you're interested in it, this is by a brand called August Mist, and it was sent in my latest Stitch Fix box, which was a winner. By the way, I kept 4 of the 5 items, and the only reason I didn't keep the 5th item is because I needed a size bigger, but I already had gray slacks. They sent me some gray dress pants. I already had gray slacks, and they were kind of pricey, so it just wasn't worth the hassle of exchanging them for me. So anyways, otherwise I would have kept all 5. That's a winner chicken dinner if you ask me. Anyways, that is my whole skincare routine. Even with explaining it, I think I checked the clock and it was about 8 minutes of total application. I would say when I am not talking and distracted, it takes me about 3 or 4 minutes to do every morning. My nighttime one takes a little bit longer because I have to wash my makeup off, obviously, but that's all I do. I do it every single morning. I like to especially because I put the silk pore and wrinkle minimizer on, I like to let it sit for a few minutes. So at this point, if I washed my hair that day, this is when I would do my hair, and if not, then I just start with my eye makeup, and by the time I'm done with my eye makeup, the primer is ready for my foundation. So stay tuned for a nighttime skincare routine. That will be the next video. And if you're interested in any of my products, I will link my Facebook group, customer group, in the down bar. And feel free to reach out to me if you have any questions about our makeup or lip scents. Bye guys!